Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch Canarm brand Catalyst 6 ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and what I do for them is refurbish ceiling fans they receive by donation and make them more sellable than how they originally came in. I did actually have an older Canarm Catalyst from the, I would say, mid-90s. If you want to see a video of that, I will have a link in the description below. Anyways, without any further ado, I'll demonstrate the fan and start with the light kit. Let me see that works. I'm using two 40-watt incandescent bulbs that came with it, and also an energy-saving fluorescent bulb, and that light over there. I'll turn it off. I'm going to turn on the fan now, and start with the high speed. I did put a black piece of tape on one of the blade brackets just to indicate RPM. And once it fully speeds up, it's probably going to go somewhere around maybe 175, 180. This is really about average. It does push a decent amount of air though, however it wasn't like that originally because I pitched the blades more than they would have come from factory. Because before it really wasn't blowing that good of a breeze actually. It does have a little bit of a wobble to it, but that's mostly due to the testing setup because it's just temporarily mounted. If we were installed in a real ceiling application though, in an actual proper installation, it probably wouldn't be wobbling this much. Really not a huge concern though. Anyway, now for medium speed. This is going to go somewhere around maybe 140 to maybe 135 RPM. And finally for low, which will show with both the fan and light on at the same time. This is going to go somewhere around maybe 75 to 80 RPM. I'll turn everything off. Stop the blades here. And talk about some general information on it. The fan was made in 2003, so it's after Canarm switched manufacturers, because in the late 90s, when this first came out, it was actually a lot better quality. However, sometime around 2000 or 2001, they made the new version a lot cheaper and more flimsy. This was available in several different colors. This is the white version, as you can see, which is actually the most common. Also sold in hunter green, I believe gunmetal, and also black and polished brass. I've really not seen too many of those models though, as they're pretty uncommon. White, like I said, is the most popular. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons. I like the fact that Canarm was kind of going for contemporary design here, as you can see with the plexiglass inserts. It is a little bit 90s, but also is I guess kind of futuristic. I like the fact that it's a spinner fan, because the blades turn with the motor. You can see there. And also, it could be downrod or flush mounted, adding mounting versatility for different ceiling heights. This one is installed in the flush mount setup, so I suspect it was probably mounted on a lower ceiling area. The light kit itself actually can be removed if you have just a blank switch cap. I don't think that would have been included from factory, at least as far as I know. However, it is made, so you can do that. And also the actual individual spotlights, if you just twist them here, do come off for cleaning. I'm not going to do that though, because it would probably be hard to put back on, one hand holding the camera. So yeah, but you get the idea. Anyway, now for the cons. I find the fan to be really cheap quality. Like I said, the late 90s version was a lot better. All the parts are really quite thin. If I flick one blade, just the whole thing starts to move, which really tells you the quality, or should I say lack of it. And also, for some reason, it seems as if the motor has yellowed more than the rest of the fan. Canopy is a lot wider, and also the blade brackets are a lot wider. So I suspect this is quite well used, and the heat maybe just discolored the paint over time. Overall, probably have to give it 3 out of 5 stars, barely, because it is somewhat cool looking, although it isn't my favorite design. It also runs pretty smoothly after I put some oil in it, so yeah, not a bad fan, although I probably wouldn't have to recommend it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and there's lots more to come.